The university has a very sustainable ethos generally. A lot of our buildings, particularly around Jubilee campus, are very sustainable buildings, many different sustainable features. The university uses BREEAM, or expects BREEAM excellent across all of its schemes. So that is a standard, and that was always going to be the case on this scheme.
ERA's a really iconic programme that the government has set up. They have chosen to invest £60 million into accelerating energy research, and they've chosen the Midlands as being an area where we've got real expertise in doing this. I think it stands as an iconic example of what we can achieve. And we looked at the costs and we knew it would cost us more in order to build a building to what is known as the passive house standard. That's hard enough for a house. It's incredibly difficult for a really big building.
Passive house had a lot of benefits. Essentially it means that we have a well-designed building that is very airtight, doesn't use a lot of energy, doesn't lose a lot of energy. So there's a lot of benefits to the university in doing that. So it's something that the university has looked to pursue throughout the project, and everything appears to be going well to date.
It's been fantastic. Woodheads have been great, genuinely. They've had a very, very tight programme anyway. The construction programme has been very tight, and they've had to resolve actually a lot of the detailed design in that time frame as well. So unfortunately, a lot of it has been pushed into the construction phase, which isn't ideal. However, we've all risen to the challenge. We've put a lot of work in, and I think that the details and the finished product is very, very good.
Woodheads have done a very good job for us so far on this project in terms of the attention to detail that's been required. So passive house has always been a challenge. It requires a different level to anything the university has experienced before on a building in terms of the detailing of the project and the depth to which you have to go to with the detailing at a very early stage.
So both Woodheads and Lewis and Hickey have really resolved a lot of that detail through seeing it on site, going back, doing the sketches, working out how it's going to work, and getting the information to site on time so they can stick to their very tight programme. What's worked really well on this building is managing to get the airtightness, the air barrier and the vapour control layer around the steel frame and continue it along whilst using the SIP panels. It's been a really good win that was done very, very well and worked well with the programme. The team on site as well, engaging them, there's been a few key personnel on site who've done a fantastic job of really taking ownership of that part of the works and helping Robert Woodhead with that.